Morning. Let's get this fired up and get started, shall we? Right, on. So let's see how many tanks we actually take out of this. So we ideally want 4 tanks. So if we can pull 500 litres per run. Okay, we're over 500. Okay, I'm happy with that. Find it weird how the buttons work on here for getting stuff loaded. I do find that a little bit peculiar. Come on. I know you don't like hills, but you can make this one. I really have to turn the cutter off. I'm going to try and get it straight, like I've done on that last one. So this should be 2,000 by the time we get to the end of here. So yeah, I'm looking at 4 tanks off this field. So what I'm going to do before we I'm thinking, should we fertilise before we colt? Or no, we'll colt them fertilise because I think it'd be easier. This has also got no dirt wear on it as well. Which is quite funny. At the 4,000 litres. So nearly 5,000 litres just off them. So that's what, yeah, which isn't bad. Considering. Right, the reason I go in cab on this is so I can see the field limit at the bottom. that's running well. We're not losing too much out that side. Good. So that's one tank. That's one tank complete. Guys are just seeing which side it fits, really. This isn't bad. Yeah, 6 meter harvester is not taking that long. Right, that's about where we want to be. Start her up. Boom, fire in. Right, one tank, 3 to go. I think we're getting 2,000 per run, give or take. That's what I'm thinking. We're getting roughly 2,000 per run. If we can hit 3,000 by the end of this, we'll be doing well. I had a feeling we might miss a bit. Yeah, there's our target nearly hit, 3,000 litres. We can come back that at the end. It's fine. Get that back at the end. So 6 meters took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roughly 5 runs so far on 6 meters. Which isn't bad at all. We'll be close to our target by the end of this, by the way. There you go, that's nearly 5,000. So we should hit 6 by the end of this run. In cab it's easier to see the figures. Not quite. Nearly though. So we're on our 7th run. So there's a few issues with this combine, but for cheapness, I can't grumble at this. How much is this actually still worth to us? Ooh. Seven. Yeah, we didn't destroy anything, which is good. That's 2. So it's taken us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a bit runs to get that. So that's 2 down. So I don't think we'll get the 4 I need. I think we'll probably get 3 off that. Right, let's see how much we can pull out the rest of this. There's at least 1, 2, 4 more runs, I reckon. We'll see how many hectares we've harvested in a minute as well. That's 1,500 litres off that small little patch. once we got a 4 metre seeder, I'm tempted to make this field a bit bigger. So to do with being extended just a fraction. If I'm going to be completely honest with you. And then we've just got little bits to catch back over. So my lines are pretty, apart from that one there, it's pretty much not that bad for straightness actually. We need one more tank off here, that's all we need is one more tank. I've got an idea, I might end up expanding this field. Just to see. I'll download the cultivator thing so I can use the cultivator to expand with. That's 3.5. So let's see how much we get out of the last bit of this. But yeah, I'm thinking of going down that way. So this will be coming up to our 3rd tank, which will be pretty good. Right, give me 2 seconds. I've not quite got the alignment right on that one. It's fine. So we'll definitely get 3 tanks off this. It might be then worth expanding the field down more. But I would want... Yeah, we don't need to at the moment. There's 4,000 litres. So we'll definitely get 3 tanks off here, which I'm pleased with. Let's do this outer edge, these little bits first. I know they're not going to produce much. I thought I had that then. Like, yeah, I got the alignment right. Nope. It's produce about 1 litre of grain, this will. Well, a litre's a litre, so we'll go, once we've done this, we'll come from the top and come back down. The other thing, the combine could be losing grain. I don't know if that's a thing. So yeah, we'll definitely get 3 tanks off this field. So I'm definitely thinking expanding it down more. Probably got 1 more expansion coming this way. I don't know if I want to put a funny end on the bottom. That kind of makes sense in a weird way. I'm not exactly sure yet. Not even going to do it. You see what I mean by it struggles. Yeah, the cut around animation doesn't work. But hey, at least we got a combine that works, it's cheap. Because most of them are like 70, 80 grand. Hey, Cowboy Set collects. Hey, Cowboy collects. Let me try that again. Welcome in this morning. So the moment we've only got 3 tanks off this. Which is okay. I wanted 4, but at least we know we got the 3. It's not quite 3, but 2% off 3 tank fulls. So we do need to expand the field a fraction. So if we had one more line along there, we would have got it. So yeah, I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. I'm just lucky I'm at the moment in a period where my missus is allowing me to stream quite a bit at the moment. She's got a lot going on at the moment, so she's basically told me to get out of her hair. So I normally, so how my schedule is at the moment, it's all over the place, but generically I'm online every other morning, generically, depending on work, and then sometimes in the evening, depending on kind of what's going on. Right, we need to get a silo in here. So how many hectares was them top to? 0.96. That's tiny. So them two covered 0.96. Good man, you got a day off. I'm trying to do as much. Mrs. want me to spend time with her. Mate, happy life, happy marriage. You've got to compromise. I'm in a lucky position at the moment where we kind of got an agreement where I do colour hours in the morning and then spend the rest of the day with her. But I said it just depends on what's happening. So I'm self-employed, so I generically, and I did not want to do that. That's why I normally strap them down. That's why I normally strap these before I move them. So we're going to sell these in November, is my plan. And we should make 40 to 50 grand off them. Now, unlike real life, you should never stack X like the way I'm stacking them. But yeah, that's the way it's going to roll. Right, same, sit. Yeah, I know she's a diamond. Job's hectic as well. She obviously comes to work with me as well. And she has random days off. Yeah. I'm kind of lucky that I can pick and choose when I want to work. That did not go to plan. So are you working today then? But I don't know how neat or tidy this is. It's not. Okay. That answers to that. So what's keeping that down? That was random. I've never had that before. Okay, you haul livestock. That must be a pretty cool job. Are you from the UK or America? Or Europe? Right. That's that done. UK Yorkshire. I love it, but it's like Marmite, not for everyone. Yeah. Livestock. So I'm guessing you haul whatever cattle they need to haul. I'm guessing. So you in a... Are you in a 60-ton Arctic? Well, 50-ton Arctic then, are you? Pig, sheep and cows, mainly pigs, as too busy to do anything else. Aye, mate. So, is your livestock are they mainly going to slaughter then? Or how does it work for you guys? So I do love bacon. Well, that ain't bad. 1,500 off the first run. So 6 in, well, no. 3.5. So I'm not driving at all well right now. You're not on TikTok by any chance, are you? There's a reason why I say this. I'm following 2 or 3 truckers on TikTok. Just more as an eye-opener to the world of trucking. I used to be a forklift driver for a retail company. Pigs normally move 3 times to breed into a farm to get fat and then to a finished farm, then to abattoir. That's what I thought, yeah. It's not often you have a complete setup, start to finish, if that kind of makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to look you up. Have you heard of Egghead Trucker? Okay, why? Explain! What's your problem with him? This I've gotta hear. This is I've gotta hear. I know he can be controversial. I've just dropped my mouse. Hold on. Just drop. Yeah. That's what happens when you drop your mouse. Nothing to see there apart from a bit of crop destruction. And now we're going backwards. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. Good job we don't need much grain, isn't it? What? This really is not going to plan today, is it? Right, let's try this again. Right. Now my mouse ain't going to drop. I just find him interesting. Yeah, okay, I will admit some of his stuff is controversial. And he's become kind of famous for interpreting videos of other people. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Not even a controversy, but he goes on as a saint, and I ain't a saint. So not even a controversy, he goes on as a saint, and I ain't a saint. I don't need to know that. Have you heard of his, you might have blocked him before this. Have you heard of his rant between cyclists and horse riders? Because I was sat in absolute stitches listening to that the other day. It's one though, I guess with him, it's like Marmite. You ain't like him or don't. I'm guessing it's a similar thing. You've had him for a blocks for about a year. So, right. Kind of update. So he's doing a Karen sketch a lot. I'm not exactly sure how accurate they are from a distribution point of view. But he basically summed up the cyclist versus horse rider. I'm not actually going to repeat what he said. But yeah, it was an interesting comment. But yeah, most of his stuff now, he just gets sent dash cam clips and stuff like that, and then he tries to interpret what happened. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or not. Right, we're nearly full. I'm not even paying attention. So there's our 4 bucket. So there's enough to feed the year. I'm just gonna just stop talking. Right, there's our. We nearly did it again. We did that top field absolutely perfect. In this field, we're just kind of ruining. So my priority on it is a different. So over the next in-game year, so in November we'll be selling probably 40,000-50,000 pounds worth of eggs. I want to get a silo before the next harvest. It's kind of the priority because you shouldn't be dumping grain like this. But it's the only alternative we've got at the moment. So, yeah, I've got a few ideas from... Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. Thank you for popping in. I'm slowly getting these re-uploaded to YouTube. So if you miss anything or something there, or if you need any advice, Discord's always open. And I'll tell you what not to do. So that's going to be kind of my stream handle, I think, from now on. Welcome to the mistakes. I don't know if I should be using that. That's quite funny, actually. Right, let's run this in. Yeah, catch you soon, bud. Right, I'm just going to have a quick look on Facebook. Right, there might be some tractors I might be having a look at in a minute. Running some old school equipment on this farm. So yeah, we've missed a patch along here as well. But yeah, we got a target. We got 4 off here. So we'll have enough grain to cover for the year. Which is kind of a good thing. So... But yeah, again, our fields aren't big enough. Nearly 1 hectare on that top field. That's tiny. Right, music stopped again. So let me just throw in. What do we fancy today? Let's go for some of this. What is the price of eggs at the moment? Price of eggs at the moment. Let me just check something as well. So they're worth £9,000. Right. So, we'll just see how far this goes. And then we'll go from there. So we're going to take the corner out of this, just to make life a little bit easier, and we should be able to then turn in. The answer's like, basically, that's going to be interesting. So we'll probably get one more tank load off this, I reckon. So that isn't bad. That's 30-something thousand litres, which isn't bad, considering. Because what hectares are we up to now? That's kind of where I'm at, 1.4. So yeah, so the thing is, what you could do is, depending on land, you can always go this way. So 25 might be an option. So that's still quite hilly, and that's the thing, it's working out where the hills aren't. There's a slight incline on there, but hopefully it should follow still the pattern across. And there's a slight incline there, but I don't know how much of one is. That kind of makes sense. Basically, we also got that field there as well, which will give us enough grain so we can do some work on that. But again, it needs a bit of work to it. I'm going to take the headland across front of here. So that should give us enough room then just to turn in. And that's why I can't have done that, just because of these trees. I'm still kind of happy parking this up in the middle of nowhere though. That's kind of a good situation for me. So at least we've got enough grain to cover the year. I think how I want to go with the chickens, I just want 2 full coops. But we will need, like, double the land again. That's kind of the issue. We haven't got enough land to do it. That kind of makes sense. My internet keeps flickering as well. Right, that ain't bad. Extra 5,000 litres. So, next job. Is take the bucket and front loader off that and grab the cultivator and rig and start cultivating. But we'll check our planting windows because we may not need to do that just yet. So, no, wrong one. I'm going to do that. So we'll see how much area we've covered. My internet keeps crashing. This is kind of where this lives. Up out of the way. Right, so you want to grab this. You want to drop that off, drop that off. And then hopefully just, this is what I mean by front loads of pain. Right. There's another one of these that have turned up on the mod hub. So, right, I'm just going to put that on there for a moment. I want to have a look at something quickly. Right. Okay, give it a second, it's just downloading the pack. So what I'm downloading is, it's exactly the same. Let me just put that on pause a minute. So it's this, so it's that tractor. Right, that's downloaded. It's 100 meg download. It's like flipping Nora. So right, let's just see what this actually brings. If it's actually a good mod or not. Let's see how bad, let's see how many errors this thing's got, shall we? Right. So it's got material, motor, shared. Okay, my computer's crashed. No, it hasn't. Yeah, it has. Give it 2 seconds. Right. Right. Let's extract that and put it through the debris and see what happens. Let's run it through the test run and see what it actually says. Yeah. So at the moment, I'm not going to, unless there's an update, I'm personally not going to run that unless there's an update to it. Just because the amount of errors that are on it. So that's why I had a quick look at it. I've lost epidemic sound again. I kind of keep doing this. Right. I don't know. When's the latest we can run? October, isn't it? Yeah. Because of upgrades and stuff. That's why I'm going to wait till October. Just notice I'm not changing my screen back. Give me 2 seconds. Boom. So, yeah. Right. Got, yep, 2 boxes, which is... It's weird. Some days you get 1 box, some days you get 2. So we're down to 7,000 litres of grain, which is okay. We need a second trailer. Right. Nope. Both of them are useless. I've just noticed it is lopsided slightly. I might try and see if I can pull this back. Back chimney aggro, so save that just in case this goes wrong. Just back into the centre of the trailer. That's the plan. Have I somehow got 3 runs on it? No, there's a gap. There you go. About to say, what on earth's going on there? Right, that's that trailer really straightened. That's that trailer we straightened. I was about to say, what else going on there? Kind of confused me just a little bit. It's not the proper way of doing it, but at least it's on there and it's stacked. And that's all that really matters. So we'll work out how many eggs we've got on here at the moment. We haven't technically sold anything since last October. That needs to be repositioned. So there. So we've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 3, 6. So that should be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. So 16. 16 by 1400, 22 400 by 1.5, yeah, 33. So we're getting there. I'm not exactly sure how many we need, but we're at 33. So where's our window again? October. We might need to drop the front loader on this in a minute. September. Got a pallet. We're 5,000 needs some food, which is good. But still got a feeling we've got to drop a front loader on this in a minute. September, October. I think we've got one more month to run, haven't we? And that'll be 18 on here. So it'll be 18 by that will give us 25,200 by 1.2, 30 grand. Oh, that's really annoying. That I want. It's 8 grand. And we can sell the bales. Which brings us in another bit of income. But let's save this. Because next month will be the change period. Where we'll probably sell everything. So if that's still in through the next game day, then we'll yeah. Right. It's still there. Just about. 8649. We have got 2 and a bit pallets. We can wait. But yeah, it means that we'll sell the eggs. The problem is it's going to disappear by next game day. It's kind of the issue. So we're going to have to keep an eye on it. So, right. That's 18. So, we've got... Yeah, and the price at the moment will be, hopefully, okay. 1, 2. So we should be getting 30 grand off that. So before we sell, we will make sure we can fill up the back end of this as well. So that'll give us 30 grand. So realistically, we'll be able to afford that. And I'm tempted to go for it because it will become useful. So right, let's just start this. And get this started. Let's get this started and then we'll go from there. So we'll unfold this. At least this won't take too long. But then then we've got the bales to sell as well, so we won't get much from them. And we'll keep them till sale point. That kind of makes sense. With bales, so it's 8,649, which we can afford. I'm not turning that down. And then straw is not worth much, but yeah, £40 going up. It's December it's worth the most, so you're looking about £40–50. So it'd be 0.04, I think. So 0.04 times, say you had 50,000 litres, still £2,000. And when you're on a survival series, that, yeah, kind of need that. Fuel's not worth much, but the free product that we can sell. Yeah, this won't take too long. Never does. Right, I missed something in that corner, so we'll come back and do that in a minute. You can see the two patches there. But generically, we're catching this pretty dead straight. See, and this runs at 15, whereas the other thing doesn't. So yeah, definitely think of getting the baler in. So I don't know how much bales we'd get, but at least we've got that. It's only going to cost us 8 grand. Can I justify that yet? I don't know. In my head, I'm going no, due to the fact tractor up. It's a difficult one. I'm going no because we haven't got the money. I'm saying wait till November to get best price. In my head is what I'm thinking right now. So that's what I'm personally thinking. I'm going to take a gamble and only fertilise this in November. That makes sense. So I'm going to do it slightly differently to the last in-game year. So I will be taking a gamble. The chickens are worth £9,000. So potentially, we could sell them, but we won't have any eggs. How much is this worth? Not much. Still £4,000. The other thing we really need GPS for is the what you call it, the seeder, to be honest, and the weeder. They're the only two really. So I'm hoping in November the tractor will turn up, is what I'm hoping. So even if it doesn't have GPS on it, we can add it later on when we've got 15 grand. Because then that's how I'd run it. So it would need... and I've messed that up completely. So it would need like the 2-stage. So it would need retrofitting, plus then the actual GPS equipment installed, which would be quite a cool thing. I know I'm not quite nailing this line, but it'll do. I've kind of messed this one up slightly, but it's fine. Messed that up as well. Right. We're getting there. I said, this part doesn't take too long. It's the seeding that takes forever. So yeah, you could. Yeah, I'm adding a mod in. Let me have a look on King's Mod quickly, see if it's on King's Mod. Nope. If I can't find it, I'm not too worried. I found an FS mod manager. May come in handy. No, forget that. Right. DDD. Right. So we got Field Creator, but I don't think it was that. Right, I'll have a look for it later because I can't actually find it. Right, we're going to get this field finished, so I'm going to drop the stream for a bit and I'll be back on in a little while. So, I was hoping to find it, but I couldn't. And it just would have meant I'd have just had this gap in here. I can't remember what the mod is called. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Right, that's nearly complete. So we got, just come to here. There's a tree here that I might end up taking out, but we'll just see. And then there's a bit in that corner that'll do. Right, so we've done an hour and a half. So yeah, I'll be back soon. I'll drop it here and then come back soon. Got a couple of jobs I've got to go sort out in a minute, and then I'll be back. Just double check that on my map's cultivated fine. Not missed anything, which I don't think I have. Yep. So that's what it's called, stubble tillage. That's what it's known as. So you're not actually cultivating as such. You're just taking the top off. I will direct. My long-term plan on here is direct seed them. So we'd only have. I want a big plough and a direct seeder. Start where we normally start, but actually we're going to do this field differently this time. So I'm going to drop this here, and then when we come back we can get this field finished. And then yeah, we'll just see where we go. We're making progress. I'll check the map, make sure nothing needs doing. I haven't actually checked. So none of them needs ploughing. None of them needs lime. Weeds I'm not worried about. Stones I'm not worried about. Mulch I'm not worried about. So fertilisation, yeah, we've got a strip down the middle there where we missed last time. Strip down there. Okay, we've got a bit there. Bit. And that's what we missed on the cutter. So I'm literally just going to shove this into this corner and hope for the best. There you go, that's worked. Right. Right, I'll see everyone in a little while.